Alright, today's question is how well will I understand Area 4, I guess? It's interesting that I've got... So this is doing the... I was going to say this is doing the Sokobond thing of, like, opening up levels, but that's not quite true. Because Sokobond had specific places that you would cross into a new, like, region. Whereas this seems to just open up adjacent spaces. I mean, there's plenty of other games that do that as well. Anyway, look, I've got 4-9 already. I could skip right ahead. What do I think the symbol's going to mean? Something about drawing specific shapes. Could it be like the Tetris puzzles in The Witness? Potentially. Or not. Like, this could also be that. I don't know how to interpret these. Let's take a look. Okay, circle square. Yay, I solved it. Done. Let's just leave. What doesn't work? Does backwards work? Nope. Those two highlight if I go from circle to square. That highlights if I go from circle. That highlights if I go to square. Yeah, okay. One of these appears to be don't go over triangle. I'm definitely learning some, like, things to think about, which is that, like, I need to always think about how some of the conditions could be, like, negative conditions. This is not going through triangles. Like, I know that came up even in the first world, but it's an easy thing to forget about, so I have to, like, make it part of my process of solving these puzzles. Otherwise, I'll forget. Also, another thing I learned last time was that sometimes kind of, like, arbitrary numbers can be part of the rule, like regions of size 3 or whatever. So I need to keep that in mind as well. But anyway, so here's the second one is probably about not going through the triangle. And there's something else here. Something else. There's a fourth rule. There's a fourth rule. Can I, like... That does it. That does the fourth rule. That does the fourth rule. That does not do the fourth rule. It could just be like... number of regions, because that's got 3 regions and that's got 2, but doesn't feel amazing. I mean, it kind of feels alright. It's working so far. Okay, that does not work. That also does not work. That's quite surprising to me. Here we go. Let's just check. That disappears if I go through that, yes? I'm pretty sure I know what the first 3 rules are. Okay, what could this be? So we always do like a little corner around the... here we've done 3 sides of the triangle. Is it like sides of the triangle? But I already tried that. That doesn't work. Definitely don't want to go through the triangle. What could even make this work? Like, I don't even have a theory about that 4th rule yet. So I don't feel like the previous ones have given me a chance to take a guess. Square region. Square region, square region, square region. Square regions. Sorted. Okay, this is about shapes of regions. Yep. 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 Oh, that's not square. There we go. That's fine. Oh, what on earth? Okay, so these are just going to be the next worlds. Okay. This could be a pretty big game. I don't know how far this goes. 4-2. Shapes of regions. So is this going to be... That's that. That's that. That's the same. The first 3 rules are the same, I think. It's just going to be the shape of the regions different, right? Does it have to be rectangular? Oh, gosh. So that. If I do that, it doesn't work. If I do that, rectangular. No. Potentially a single row or single column even. Okay, I think it is. It's got to be one wide in one direction and greater than one wide in another direction. So like this. Cool. Now you take it away from me. Do I have to like cover every space? Can I cover every space? I don't think I can in this situation, can I? I know there's a checkerboard way of working this out. Right, okay. That's the thing. It's been pointed out to me that, I mean, especially on my tired day when I was doing World 2 and the beginning of World 3, actually, that was all the same day, to be clear. So my like doing pretty well in World 3 was the same day I was doing badly in World 2. So same, immediately after. So I can't blame it entirely on the tiredness because World 3 went fine. But yeah, like it's a thing in maths that I've never been particularly. I don't know, like I've always been good at maths, but I think when it comes to things where you're like sort of, is it like, I guess it's like around proofs or, I mean, I don't mind proofs. I just don't find it's just not something I want to do. like basically taking simple rules or like a simple, like, oh, the circle here is here and the square is here. And I can like make some inference about whether I could possibly cover all these things. I don't know. That part of maths doesn't appeal to me. Like I did my like A levels at school were maths and further maths. I went and did computer science at uni, which is basically maths. I did lots of maths. Just I guess I was more into the like linear algebra stuff and calculus and things like that, rather than the like formal proofs. I mean, there was plenty of that. It just was never my like cup of tea, so to speak. Anyway, what am I doing? So it got literally nothing to do with the triangle. There just needs to be such a region. Okay, I got it. I don't got it at the moment. Like the position of this is awkward, but yeah, pretty awkward. Oh, but I could just do this. No, I can't. Does it matter? Okay. Every region that doesn't have every region outside of the one I'm drawing needs to be that shape. Okay. Got it. In which case, what should we do? This is going to be kind of an awkward one. Can I do that while also doing... Yeah, I can do this. Cool. Yeah, it's fun when it inverts your understanding of a rule. Like I believed it was triangles had to be in such a region, but it's no, the triangle's just for the rule 3. It's just about regions that are outside of my line, I guess. Okay, so it's just that triangles happen to have to be in such regions. Boom. Lovely. 4, 3. Okay, what are you telling me? If I go to you, nothing's happy. Could it be that shape that's important that the circle's in? It looks feasible. Yeah. And the first two are about... I'm not sure what they both are. One of them is about starting and ending in an empty space, but it's definitely start and end. Or I guess one of them's about the line not going through circles. In fact, if I go through the circle and then end there, yeah, it still doesn't highlight. So at least, like, yeah, one of them is about not having circles. At what point does the... It's only when they go through the circle that they both stop, so that's like, it's not teaching me anything. I can't get one of them to happen. No. Okay, whatever. So I want... how to do it like this? Oh, is that okay? No. Maybe once again, though, it's not about circles. It's just about all empty spaces need to be that shape. So can I use that shape elsewhere? If I'm going to do it, I probably want the circle to be... What if I do that, and then... Could I have collected everything else while doing this? Interesting. Okay, I finally made only one of the first two appear. That one's probably about the circle being in the right shape. Is this just... Okay. So the first one is about starting and ending in an empty space. The third one is about all regions being... Well, the first one's about not... I mean, that's the same. It's the equivalent thing. Well, it's not the equivalent thing. It's the first one is about not having circles on the line, for sure. So not having circles on the line. How do I do this one again? Oh, like this. So there are no circles on the line. What's this one about? Is it just that there's two outside regions? Are you just not happy with that? Can I cause that in another one? But that doesn't highlight that there's not two outside regions. And then the third one's about this shape, I guess. Or one of the two is about that shape. Yeah, this one. I think this is just saying that every region needs to have a circle in it. Every outside region needs to have a circle in it. And that's what that's going to be. But I could have just finished this off, so I'll just do that. I was just trying to figure it out. Yeah, there we go. I'll do. So these can't butt up against each other. They certainly can't go in the corner like this. They could go in like this. That works pretty well. Cool. I mean, I know what the shape has to be like. It has to be like that. But isn't that not possible? Like, I've got 3 points I'd have to end in. Okay, I think I'm learning something new here. Oh no, but there's a different shape I could do. Like this. So it's either that, or that. What about that combined with this? No. What about that combined with... Am Am I learning something new here, or is this doable? I need to somehow put this in a position that doesn't leave 2 dead ends. Or, sorry, it doesn't leave 3 dead ends. 2 is good. That leaves 3 dead ends. That leaves 3 dead ends. That leaves 3 dead ends. Okay. Then what do you want from me? That leaves 3 dead ends. 3 dead ends. 3 dead ends. I don't see how I could ever not have 3 dead ends. Am I learning something new? Is it just... Can I like, is that... oh my gosh. I was trying to do this solution, but I didn't think I'd done the full thing. I was just like trying to do it for that circle. I was trying to do it for that circle just to see if just to talk about, is that like a valid shape for that circle? I didn't realize I was actually also doing it for the other one at the same time. But okay, that is a valid shape for that circle. Got it. So what you're telling me is the L shape has to be equal in length on each side. But in this case, these could all be like different sizes. It could be like this. No. I mean, well, this is problematic. Is that okay? That's an L shape, just with 0 length on each side, but maybe not. That's silly. I think close. Oh, there we go. Hooray! I was thinking they all had to be in the corner like that, but no, one of them can go like that. Nice. I got it. I'm doing well. And this is also a tired night, so woohoo. Okay. Stay inside here. Or they don't have shapes on the line, is probably what that is. Right? Because if I go through that, yeah, okay. So it's not starting and ending, it's don't have shapes on the line. One of these could be about 2 regions, it could be about same shape regions. Circle and square have to be together. Let's just go with like that as a working theory. Yeah, does this also work? No. Okay. Is it just about the circle and square shapes being the same? Circle and square regions being the same shape? Could I test that? Well, I mean, they're not rotation. Yeah. Let's just keep going. I'm definitely not fully understanding it yet, but would this work? No. So assuming you'd have to be 2 wide, you'd have to be 3 tall, so then we want like this. Okay. To put you two together, you'd have to be 3 by 3. I could see there being a trick here where this actually connects to that somehow. Let's assume not for now. So somehow you two need to connect together, and you need to connect together, and these are going to be the same shape. Okay. Like if that were like that one could be like that. But how would I can't draw that. That wouldn't work. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like the problem is that I've only got one space over here on the left. It's interesting that everything's so satisfied here. Well, that is interesting. The only thing that's not satisfied here is the not having any shapes on my line. So this shape, the shape that's around the circle and square, needs to be 3 wide. Well, hold on, let's think about this again. Is it possible? No. No. I also don't know, can they be rotated? I don't think so. I think I verified that earlier, right? So 3 wide. Which so it means it can't go that way. Well, it could go that way if, like, it could be like this shape, right? But also it can't be that shape. Could be that. That. That feels good because I could definitely zigzag down the middle there. I think that's doable. Like this. Yeah, this is definitely designed for this. There we go. Whew. I've got an intuition about the rules here, but like I haven't actually figured out what each of the things is. Should I do it? That one's avoid shapes. That one's make sure every region. Yeah, okay. These are the same. Okay, it's obvious. This one is make sure every region has a circle and square in it, and then this one is make sure they're the same shape. That's fine. Yep, cool. Okay, who's going together here? You and you? Or is this the one where like it's going to be you and you? No, because it'd be 5 tall. I wouldn't be able to get these in. So you and you. They can't be rotated, right? This isn't going to work anyway. Oh, but this could. I mean, if rotation's allowed, which I don't think it is. Yeah. Okay, so I need a shape that contains you and you. There needs to be a path through as well. So something like that. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine. Problem. But then maybe I can just like... No, that can't come down further. But it could go left further. This is not going to work though. It's now too long down there. Could do that. What does that mean for me? No, that's not going to work. No, that's too short. So obviously there's going to be a line like this at some point. In which case, how do we... Oh, in fact, yeah, why am I starting there? Okay, this is the right shape. It's just I need to start in the right place. Which is going to be here. We do this, and we go like this, and we go up here, and we do the opposite. Okay, ta-da! Whoop whoop. 4, 5. This is going okay. We're allowing rotation now. Is that the thing? Like, yeah, like shapes. I can do shapes. Let's see if we can figure it out from just this. First one is don't go through a shape. Yep. Second one is something. Make sure there's one star in each region. Yep, I can believe that. Next one is make sure they're the same shape. What's the fourth one? Same shape rotated. That also doesn't work though. Oh, do they have to be rotated? Is that what you're about? Do they have to be? Are you going to teach me that it's okay? I guess for now we're going to stay doing this. Like that's not okay, but then this will be. Uh-oh, I've got squares. Well, those are rotated shapes. Don't go through shapes though. They're flipped. Same shape. Well, maybe just same number of things? Do they have to be rotated? This is going to be like an L shape. Okay. Just going on intuition here at the moment. Oh, we have one square by itself. But maybe that just needs to be with one of the stars and we rotate the other star. What are you telling me? Uh-oh, a stumper. Well, this is going to make a difference. What's the third circle about? Third circle's about them being the same shape. Hold on. Is it? So this is rotated. That doesn't work. Rotated 90 degrees, rotated 90 degrees, rotated 90 degrees, rotated 90 degrees, rotated 180 degrees. Maybe the problem here is that that's another rotation. Okay, that's all it is. I think with this one, I was thinking it had to be a flip, but no, that is also just a rotation. Okay, this is not a rotation. That's our problem. In which case, let's do something a bit different. This couldn't grab, well, it could grab that, but only if I could draw that shape, which I cannot do. Yes, I can. Wait, what am I doing? No, okay, that's the problem. Okay, so let's do this instead. There we go. Okie dokie. Rotate, rotate, rotate. It doesn't really matter what shape. Oh, they all have to be rotations of each other. Okay. So I need some shape that I can rotate in that many different ways? In 4 different ways? Like that. The problem is that is not a valid shape. Well, it's a valid shape in general. All shapes are valid. But it's not, like I can't, it doesn't include the star. So that's not going to be it. Well, so L shapes, that would be fine. That would be 1, 2, but then that would not be. What shape would even work in a corner like that and always hit it? But just to check, it's not okay for like this, right? No. They're all going to have to be different rotations and somehow always get hit. So what would work? Like something like that? Something like that? No. I guess a square. No. The problem is every shape where there's like an asymmetry to it is going to have like a space with a corner missing. Well, that kind of shape would do actually, wouldn't it? That. 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 No, because once again we've got this. If I flip it, is it better? No. It's just on this side, it's the same. That's what I expected. I just had to sort of go through it. Okay. What shape is gonna work? Is there a rule about there being only one star in each region? Second one? Fourth one? No, fourth one's already happening. Second one's still not happening. Second one's still not happening. Still not happening. Still not happening. Okay, there is no rule about... I know what the first one is. Okay, so there's no rule about them being one in each region. Huh. Are you suggesting I can put them together? Like... I still don't have like 3 rotations. Do I need to go and specifically figure out all the rules? Like what? Like a square. A square I can rotate in that corner. Yeah, every other shape will not be so nice. Because as soon as like a bit that sticks out, I'm leaving like a corner where it won't rotate and fit nicely with the star. So there's something I need to understand better here, isn't there? I think. Like, is it relevant that there's stars and squares? Like maybe, yeah, maybe I really can just like... That is interesting. Like, could these just be like... if only I could like... Oh, I can. So no. This is unhappy. Second thing is unhappy. These are the same shape though. Rotated. Is that just because... maybe they just have to pair up. So like maybe like if that's a 3 and there's another 3, which I can do later, and then you're a... you'd have to be the... Okay, hold on. You're a 3. You're going to be a 3. You're a 2 tall. I don't think this is going to work, is it? Even if I filled that in. I was thinking maybe they just need to be paired up. There needs to be a rotation. Didn't think so. There is something more I need to know. I think. I've got to work out what the things mean. Okay, first one is don't go through a shape. Yep. Don't go through a shape, ever. Let's confirm with the squares. Squares, don't go through a shape. Yep. Yep, that's fine. Second one is something, each star by itself. Like that does seem to work for that one, but that wasn't true for the latest one I'm on. Oh gosh. Didn't I like make it happen by doing this and then... Well, like it didn't happen, yeah. Every region must have a star. It's because I left a hole. Every region must have a star. 1 star. Yes, 1 star. Yeah, okay. That is what the second one is. Don't go through shapes. Every region must have a star. Let's figure out the next ones. Third one. There's got to be some... One of them is about them being rotations of each other. Not that one then. So the third one is about them being the same shape and rotations of each other. What is the fourth one? Is there some way I can make them all happen except the fourth one? Well, I made the fourth one happen by itself. So this is okay for the fourth check. Why? That's okay for the fourth check. That's okay for the fourth check. How do I make the fourth check fail? That's a negative one. That is... Oh, they oriented the same way. That is... There must not be two regions of the same shape. Wait, so it got nothing to do with rotation? No, it is to do with rotations. So that's to do with rotations, that's them not being the same shape? Yeah, it could be. The thing I don't know for sure is like... Okay, let's do that simple solution that was like this again. It wasn't like this. What was it like? Oh, it was I did this. No, I didn't. I don't know what I did. Something. Whatever, that'll do. So this is off because there are two shapes that match. But I did do one where they were like, this was a 3, and then this was a 3, then this was a 2, and this was a 2, so they couldn't do it, right? Which is happy for the fourth one. It's not happy for the third one. What was the second one? All regions must have a star. What was the third one? The rotations? But is that... Oh, both of those failing because of that? It's possible. No. Like an eye shape? No. Like, because then they're not rotations of each other. Also, how on earth will they do an eye shape? I can't draw around the eye shape. Square. Square's like the only thing that works. But that's going to fail the other rule. Yeah. Those don't count as separate orientations because of those two. I don't get it. There's no shape that would work here. Unless, of course, they can be together, but then I've already tried that. So that's interesting to think about. Yeah, so the problem here is that the one rule, yep, like this makes sense. Like I've got the regions and the rotations of each other, but the one rule that doesn't work is that each region must have exactly one star. So how do I defeat that? How do I defeat that? I'm not getting it. Am I being silly? Am I being silly? Is everybody judging me right now? Probably. But that's just what people do. It's fine. It's fine. L shapes don't work because of the gap in the corner. So whatever shape I need needs to have something filled in all four corners. So like a square. Or an eye shape that I can't draw. Or a shape like that, but that's not going to work. A shape like that? For how would I ever fill in that space in this rotation? Also, they would touch each other. Like, yeah. This isn't possible. Definitely a stumper now. Also, that shape creates. If that shape could possibly fit, it would create 4 dead ends, which I can't fill in. 6 by 6. 6 by 6, 2 by 3. Yeah, I don't see how this could possibly work. They all have to be in separate regions. And somehow have to be rotations of each other. Do they have to be? Yes, they do have to be rotations of each other. I've shown that time and time again, but is it a trick? Is there some trick where that's actually not the rule? It's something else. And I've already shown that it's not just a case of. So I've seen that flipping isn't allowed. It's also not a case of they just have to be different shapes. It's also not a case of each one needs to have one paired rotation with it. They all need to be rotations of each other. But how? That's not possible. Is it? I mean, what if they're all just a square? But no, then the rule about them being different isn't going to work. That satisfies everything except the second one, which is no 2 regions. Why does that satisfy everything except the second one? Because there is no other region to be rotationally similar with? What just happens? Do I finally have another one that I'm stuck on? I'll experiment with this a bit more, I guess. If you're that shape, what can I do? I mean, isn't that what I did? No. I did that shape. What if you're that shape? I don't get it. I mean, I feel like I do get it, but this one doesn't work. Like there's just constantly a doubt in my mind. Like maybe there's a shape I'm not thinking of that would work. But no, in order to rotate the shape and for it to match, it would have to be something like this or like this, where there's four corners. Like obviously I can rotate this, and the star would always be inside it. But the four extreme corners of the shape need to have a line. They need to be shaded. But then I'm leaving a space. Well, there's that one, but that is not rotationally. Like, what else could work? What else could work? Nothing. Nothing that's not too big. These are mirrored. Should I skip? Oh, I don't want to end there. Don't want to end there. Yeah, this is rotationally similar to itself. So there's no wonder that works. Just trying a bunch of random things just to check the rules. Yeah. I guess my problem is I still don't know how to like separate the last two rules. Like this is okay for the fourth rule. Why? Have I already thought about this? I've probably already said this and I've forgotten. It's hard to remember this stuff. This is okay for the fourth rule. Why? So is that. So is that. No, I did already figure this out at some point. How do I make that not okay? Like that. By having two regions that are the same shape. There's not going to be two separate rules around like what shape of region is allowed, right? So that's saying, these two match. So that's not good, right? And so the third one is saying, well, that's positive because they now don't match. But it's not just a case of, oh, they don't match. Like that's making that happy they didn't match, but they also have to be rotational. And there has to be one star in each thing. And there are four stars, so in a shape that can be rotated four times, or at least not match itself. Yeah, it needs to be rotated four times and not be similar in every single case. Wow, what? All I can think of is that, but that definitely doesn't work. There is a lot of space here, but not enough to have this at 90 degrees and also fit in there. Like, what? This can't work. None of them match, but they're not all rotationally similar. If I'd gone there, what would have happened? Wait. Huh? Oh! Oh, that was the bit I wasn't seeing because they're all in different corners, so it's fine, right? Yes. Oh my gosh, that was a silly bit I wasn't seeing about my reasoning there. They're all in different corners, so like it's not like I have to have every orientation of the thing. I mean, yeah, like yes, sure, that orientation, like an L, like a normal L shape here, wouldn't work for that star, but it would work for one of the other stars. There was a gap in my logic. Okay, it is fine. It is. I've got the rules right. Oof, okay, it's fine. Don't judge me, okay? Things are hard sometimes. It's just the way it is. Oh gosh, what shape's gonna work here? L shapes. I mean, potentially. Very potentially. Very potentially. Oh, I did it. I ended on a good note. That's good. That's good. All right. We'll try and finish off for next time, although I don't really know how far it goes. I've got from 4.6 to 4.9. It might go further than that, I guess. But we've also unlocked 6.1. Ooh, intriguing. But we still got 5 to do as well. Whatever. We'll do that next time. Oh my gosh.